Deb Cabral in studio here right now. Deb, good morning.
Good morning. How are you, Bill?
This is your time of year.
It is my time of year. Yes, January is a great time to get organized and try to work on all of those goals that you have for yourself.
You know, and without even getting into what you have, I'm just going to be self-consumed here and tell you that it's surprising. My wife and I just moved, and we moved from a place that had a ton of storage and, years of things that we collect and stuff. And, I had an office, so stuff from the office ended up being stored at the house. And we moved to a house everything's been developed in the house. The basement has been done. There's no attic space, so no storage space at all.
So you had to declutter and downsize.
I'm not quite there yet. It's brutal.
Yeah. So you moved everything with you, but you're in a smaller spot now.
Well, yeah, we have a path, a small path to get to each room. It's not that bad.
Okay.
You've seen that show, Hoarders?
You'll see me on.
Do you want to be on Organization Motivation?
You might see me on one of those hoarding programs. So it's tough to get rid of stuff because there is the issue of when there are things that you truly need.
Yes.
But you don't have room for what you need.
Right.
That becomes a problem.
Well, I like to tell people that, we need to live within our financial means, but we also need to live within our spatial means. So if we have a 1,500 square foot house, we cannot fill it with what we would have if we owned a 3,000 square foot house.
Yeah.
And so many people are attached to their belongings. And one of the things our team tries to do is encourage you to know that those memories are not attached to the physical objects like, oh, that was my mom's dresser, but it's not my style, but I don't want to get rid of it because I feel guilty. You should only have things in your home that you absolutely love or absolutely need. And that's hard for a lot of people.
It is tough. And, this day and age with eBay, you can always go out and buy what you don't have anymore.
Yes.
You can almost always find that.
Or Amazon.
Right? There's all sorts of places you can go. So what do you have going on?
I've got a couple of events. Now, this is Go Month, Get Organized Month. I'm a member of the National Association of Professional Organizers. It's a great association. There's about 4,000 of us countrywide. And every January, it is our mission to give back to the communities we live, whether it be, projects or speaking engagements. So we're kind of doing all of that this month. We're starting off with our good friends at JK Lumber and ComfyData. We are having our 5th annual Shred Day. So we stand out. It's always the most awful day. We are in blizzard conditions, and we set up our mobile device with ComfyData, and we just our whole team is there. We make it so simple for people. They drive up. We take the boxes of paper out of their car. We put it in the ComfyData bin, and the people drive away. So it's so easy. So please come out.
So if you have old paperwork, all that stuff, you don't have to worry.
No, you can just pull right up. And it's great for our elderly folks in the community because they don't even have to get out of their car. We're going to do the work for them. And it's a fun time. 5th year that we're doing it. We're just praying for a good day.
And also on FXV, at WFXV, where we simulcast live, one of the programs after our show is Organization Motivation, which is what you mentioned, and big time New Year's resolutions. This would be a good time to keep one of those. Get rid of that stuff that you don't need anymore.
Absolutely. Get rid of all of that paper that you don't need. The next thing that we're doing we have 2 more events that we're doing as part of Go Month. The next one is the week of the 23rd, January 30th, 23rd. Mayor Pomeranian's team are actually giving us a proclamation. We are calling it Declutter and Donate Week in the city of Utica. So we want to, not to get back to the governor, but I was a little mad yesterday too, just a little sidebar. Okay, I'm a woman-owned business. I'm certified woman-owned business. Last year I was invited to that event. I never got an invitation this year. So we're all being snubbed in the Mohawk Valley.
It is almost like he's let's just pay attention to those who don't have any bad feelings towards me right now or have bad news. It's really terrible.
Yeah, it wasn't good. Yeah. I was really disappointed. I heard that, I'm a member of Center State CEO as I am the chamber here because I do a lot of business in Syracuse. And I saw that he was coming and I thought, last year I got this beautiful invitation. Nothing this year.
Nothing at all.
So back to what we're doing for Go Month. So we're really excited to be working with the mayor and his team, and we're going to be having you'll get a press release on it. We're going to have a nice press conference Monday the 23rd at the Stanley. We're going to get the proclamation. We're hoping to encourage everybody in the community to declutter your own homes and offices and donate. And we're going to be doing some projects in the community free of charge, filming a couple of episodes of our show. And, it's a give back to the community. Yeah. It's a great time to do it. And then the last thing, I'm pairing up with my good friend Drew Ward.
I will say, can I say one thing? Is that I do have stuff that old office equipment when we had an office. I had 15 employees.
Right.
And a ton of office equipment and all of this stuff. I've gotten rid of a lot of it, but sometimes it's hard to find someone to come and take it.
Yes.
So I have a storage unit with this stuff, and I call, and they're like, well, we can't get anybody there for a couple of weeks, and I can't move this stuff.
Right.
So the convenience is everything. For
Yes.
someone like me that would be willing to get rid of a ton of stuff, it's all about, would you come and take it away?
Right. And so
that's
many
the key.
nonprofits would use that. They
I
would
know.
really, years and years ago when the United Way moved to their new building, which they've been in quite a while now, I worked with them, and they had, again, a tremendous amount of furniture and things, and it was overwhelming to think what it was going to cost to move and how did they get rid of them. We kind of staged a garage sale, and we invited all the nonprofits in that worked with the United Way, and they were able to buy like really, cool, neat stuff, and it made money, and it paid for half of the United Way's move to the new building where they are at Utica National. So, excuse me, I went to Motown last night, and I'm losing my voice. I was doing a lot of singing.
I was there last night, too. Wasn't that an awesome show?
It was amazing.
And amazing that they've got Diana Ross actually there, because it felt like that, didn't it?
Didn't she? Her voice, the way she moved, her mannerisms, it was unbelievable.
She was, they were all great. And there's a Michael Jackson in there, a young Michael Jackson.
Oh, unbelievable.
Everybody loved. And,
unbelievable. We had so much fun.
It was a really great show.
Yeah, it really was.
And think about it. They've been here for, since January 1st. And you're building it. You're getting it ready. Now they're all excited because they're moving on to Vegas. And really the official opening happens in Vegas, but you got to see it beforehand. And by the way, they're there tonight again.
Yeah, it was just amazing. And we're one of the projects that we're doing during our Donate and DeClutter Week. We're actually helping the Stanley in the basement. Believe it or not, they've got some clutter down there. And nobody ever sees that. It's for employees only. But there's some things that we can actually donate. They've got a lot of art supplies and things that we're going to be donating to other nonprofits in the area. So even nonprofits or organizations can donate to other organizations. That's what we're trying to talk about, going through your own homes and offices and see if you can help others in the community. Yeah.
So when does this all happen? This will be...
Yes, the week of the 23rd. So also that week, I'm going to have a great speaking engagement out at Kirkland Library with my good friend Drew Ward. And we're going to just give you tips on how to get organized for the new year. He's going to cover all of your wills and estate planning and how that's such an important part of organizing your life. And then I'm going to talk about just steps to really declutter. And I was just speaking to someone in your green room. They're like, I don't even know where to start. Well, we're going to tell you, so come on down. It's another free event. Yeah. And thanks for having me on.
It gets to the point where once you get into that mode, because you've done it in my office before.
Yes, I
Once
did.
you get in that mode, first of all, one thing that I did learn from you that is, and I say this to my kids, they go, why are you putting your clothes on the floor? Well, you have to have the hamper. You've got to have something, a plan in place.
Right.
For the same thing for the stuff on your desk. If you have a place for things to go, it's where it will go. But I end up getting to that point where you don't want to be, where I'm like, okay, I'm sick of this. I don't know what's here. I'm just going to throw it all out. And that's dangerous.
It is,
because
dangerous, you never know what's in pockets, too.
Yeah, I know.
Well, one of the
true.
things that we wanted to say is we're really proud to be here in Utica, New York. I don't know if you're aware, but we, in 2015, our television show, which is, just impeccably produced by the folks at WTR and Fox 33, we went national with our show. We just signed on to our 16th state yesterday.
Wow,
we got
that is
Alabama.
awesome.
That's awesome.
So the show is airing in 16 states. It's airing in Las Vegas, as you
That's
mentioned
huge.
earlier, which is amazing.
Yeah.
And then our news segments, organized in 60 seconds, they're airing in 19 states. So we're
Good
just
for
so
you.
proud that we're here from Utica, New York, and we want to put us on the map.
Pretty awesome. That's it's not an easy challenge to do that. So congratulations on that.
Thank you. We love it here.